How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech. Today I am back with the Rack. It was a great fun deck to play last time, and I thought, you know what, let's run it back. I haven't really changed anything since the last time I played this deck, just because it performed very, very well. And looking at the meta game right now, I think, you know, you got a lot of control decks going around, you know, from like Domain and Blue White and Esper and stuff like that. I was like, you know what, let's try and, you know, rip cards out of their hands and try and beat them this way. So let's go through the deck anyway. We're running 2 copies of Cut Down against the aggro decks. We're running 4 Hopeless Nightmares, so we make them discard a card and lose life. And then we can, you know, scry, which is always quite nice. Then we've got 4 copies of the Ruthless Negotiation. This is good because it allows you to exile 2 cards from your opponent's hand, you know, with the flashback, and you get to draw a card when you flash it back, which is always quite nice. And then Bandit's Talent. This is kind of like a win condition, as it were. So, you know, it comes into play, your opponent discards 2 cards, unless they discard a non-land card, which is fantastic. And then just only costs 1 to level it up. If they got 1 or less cards in hand, they take 2 damage. And then once you pay 4, you then get to level 3, and then you can start drawing extra cards. Super strong. Then we've got Deep-Cavern Bat to interrupt our opponent's hand. 4 Go for the Throat for good removal. Then we got 4 copies of the Thought-Stalker Warlock. I absolutely love this card. 3 mana 2/2 a menace. When it enters, you get to choose an opponent, and then if they lost life this turn, you get to rip a card out of their hand. They get to reveal it, you get to choose. If not, they just discard a card. So yeah, pretty decent. And then Liliana, of course, you know, allows me to deal with creatures and also discard cards, which is fantastic. Then we got the Hostile Investigator. We're making them discard cards, right? So we want to be drawing cards, keep it going. And, you know, decent sized body, 4 mana, 4/3, it's pretty good. We got 2 Sheoldred. Like, the best way to counteract this deck is to draw cards. So Sheoldred punishes the opponent for drawing cards, which is always good fun. And then the lands, we just got 15 Swamps, 1 Forest, some Restless Cottage to get in there and deal some damage, and then the Fabled Passage to go and get the Forest. In the sideboard, we got more copies of Cut Down. We got Glistening Deluge against like token-based aggro decks. We got more copies of Sheoldred if they want to keep drawing more cards. Duress against Control and Domain. Long Goodbye against more creature matchups. Phyrexian Arena against the more grindy decks, and of course the Bat God in the more like creature-based matchups. So if you're doing this deck of Try Guys, this will be in the description below. We're gonna play a best of 3 standard game. Let's get it. Opponent going first. Yeah, keep. Green, white. Okay. Go land. Yeah, make them discard a card. Get that party started. They can lose some life. Looking pretty good for me there. Okay. Get rid of... Okay, so probably against Domain. It's actually pretty good. I think this deck is actually pretty good against Domain. I think there's a lot of potential. Like the Beanstalk. Okay, not when they play that though. That's like the one card I just didn't want to see. Right. Exile a card, please. They got rid of Lightning Helix. Yeah, that kind of doesn't really do much. Probably just grab a swamp. Means I got a very black heavy hand. Interesting. Oh, the colours. Ooh, okay. It's going to be an issue. That's a good draw though. Okay, we'll get the Deep-Cavern Bat down. Okay, well. We'll just take the Leyline Binding. Yeah, they're, I say quite far away. They're not massively far away from the Sunfall, but the Leyline Binding allows them to draw a bunch. Okay, that's a dead draw. If I ever saw one. So I can make them discard and level this up, which is great. And I can get in for a cheeky 1 and they can take 2. I really need to draw a land though. Otherwise, Sunfall, sure, and they just draw a whole bunch of cards. Like I said, kind of annoying with the double up the Beanstalks. Probably like the best 2 cards that, you know, they can play against me, which is kind of annoying. Especially with the Leyline Binding on my enchantment. And they're just going to draw... Okay, I did get lands, good. And they're just going to draw even more just stupid stuff. Okay. Go for throat and cut down. Terrible draws. Terrible. Okay, Hostile Investigator. Again, that clue. You know, Leyline Binding on my talent. They get to draw 2. It's going to be pretty tough. Yep. Very, very difficult. Yep. And Lightning Helix. Sure. Wow. No more. I don't want any more land. One more land's okay, but I don't want any more stupid stuff. That's a good draw. Pretty good one. Hopefully they don't have Leyline Binding. They got Leyline Binding, don't they? Get lost. Okay. Not too bad. Kind of annoying. I think off the sideboard is pretty good. The double up the Beanstalk has helped them massively. Like I can't deny that. The double up the Beanstalk is very good. Alright. That's also pretty good. Just Lightning Helix my face. It's not very nice. Not very nice. I'm gonna draw a card here rather than level up the enchantment, I think. Yeah. Because I might draw a land and then level up the enchantment. Okay, draw a land anyway, it's fine. Alright, opponent's top deck in. No more Leyline Bindings, please. That's fine. Okay. Get in for 1. Liliana. Okay, we'll get the Hostile Investigator down. You can discard a card. Good as a land anyway. I'm going to level that up. Alright, so now I can start chipping away their huge life total. Okay. Sounds crazy, but Cutdown's actually got some use here. I know. A weird one. We'll level this up. Cut down this. Use one of these maps. What have I got on top? Go for throat, I can go in the bin. Going for 5. Alright. Opponent's back down to 20. I begin my draw step. Okay. Spin my draw step, I draw an extra card. Ooh, it's looking good for me. Looking real good. Come on. Can I take this down through the double up the Beanstalk? There's the question. That's no good right now. Land. Let's just do on this. See what I've got on top. It's a good draw. Ah, I need to go to the forest arts. That was silly. That was silly. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna draw. It's fine. I'm gonna draw. Crack this. Grab a forest. Play Sheoldred. Bring in. Okay, that's fine. No problem. They're on 12. They're on 10. Oh, managed to fight through double up the Beanstalk. Okay, Domain. So Sheoldred's gonna be fine. They do have Leyline Binding, so definitely Duress. Cut down's terrible. Go for throat. I mean, they got a Traxxas, but I'll probably cut 2 go for throats. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Putting going first, that's what I want. Opening hand, yeah, it seems fun. Not the best, but it seems okay. I think we go turn 1, Fabled Passage. Yeah. Oh, my opponent mulliganed twice? That's huge for me. Like, that's insanely good for me. We'll grab a swamp here. Grab a swamp. Turn 2. I can make him discard 2 cards. Pretty brutal. Pretty savage. Ooh, probably not. Pre-play this. Make him sacrifice. Not sacrifice. Make him discard. The next turn I can make him exile and discard another one. Brutal. The mulligan. They're on the play and mulligan in twice. Not great. Temporary lockdown. I don't know how good that is in my against my deck. I mean, I guess it's okay, right? Gets rid of the Bandit's talent. Okay. Go land. I think we'll do this one first. Okay, what do they exile? Land. Okay. Okie doke. So discard 2 cards unless you discard a non-land card. Well, they just discarded land, so Lightning Helix, interesting. I've got the land, the 4th land. Okay. Okay. I think we'll just get this go down. Why not? We'll leave them top decking on like turn 5 onwards. It's pretty good. Card migration. Good. I'll say it's good. Does it? I mean, they gain 3 life. That's what it does. Because they're gonna have to discard that land anyway. Yep. Cool. Over to your opponent. Oh, looking pretty good. And I gotta go for the throat just in case they have like an Archangel or something. Which they might do. Okay, land. We'll level this up. Nice, swing for 4. I wonder what that card is. The removal. Is it a card that's too much mana? Is it a 5 or more mana card? Don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out. What was it? It was an Atraxa. Yeah, there were nowhere near cast on that. No chance. Okay, well, they're going to be taking 2 a turn. Really not looking good for them. Attack them for 12. Pretty nice. Real brag. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's good. Destroys my enchantment. I'm going to land. Go for the throat this. Swing for 8. Draw 2 cards. Very nice. Draw. And draw. And cool. Over to your opponent. Okay. So they're alive, just. Well, they're not, because the Restless Cottage could kill them. Grab the forest. Animate. Swing for 8. And GG's. Domain. GG's. There we go. Imagine take down Domain. One of the best decks in the format right now. This is what this deck is designed to be. Domain. Literally day in, day out. Even in the first game, my opponent had 2 up the beanstalks. The best card against this deck. They had 2 copies and they still got them. You know what I mean? They still got them. A lot of their cards are pretty dead as well. You know, some folks not very good. They had Lightning Helix. I mean, that's okay. Temporary Lockdown's okay, but again, not great. And yeah, it just kind of runs away with the game, which is super, super strong. So if you do want to give it a try, debts will be in the description below. If it's followed the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe for more magic content. But that's it from me, guys, in today's video. See you in the next one.